Hey, it's Jack Trash.
And it's Chris McLernon.
And you're in Plus One, a rock and roll podcast. It
Yes,
is,
made it this far. Well done.
yes, it is our day before Thanksgiving episode.
That's right. Thanksgiving Eve.
Yeah, exactly. Why is that Christmas is the only one who gets an Eve? I guess New Year's Eve too, but you never get there's no Easter Eve or Thanksgiving Eve. It's
4th of July Eve.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
don't get that.
Just
You don't get Halloween Eve. That's kind of redundant. Feels kind of weird.
yeah,
But,
yeah, true.
although my understanding was Halloween, it's All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
So the 30th would be what? All Hallows Eve?
Eve, yeah, and then what is the Day of the Dead? Is that the same day or is that the next day?
I think it's the next day. And then there's Samhain, which I think is the first.
Oh, there you go.
You figured, being Irish, I'd know that.
Right.
It's in my DNA somewhere.
Well, see, I'm learning something here. Samhain is not just a band that Danzig was in.
No, nope. Samhain, nor is it a vaudeville comedian either. Samhain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm reaching on that one. I should have stretched my hamstrings. I'm sorry.
Right. Exactly.
Might have pulled a hammy on that one.
That wall there.
Yeah.
So because we have lots of Thanksgiving responsibilities,
we do
all the cooking that I'm doing.
Yes.
Hold for the people that know me. They're laughing hysterically. We're gonna wait until next week to give you a new episode.
Yep.
With a plus one.
Yep.
And our plus one is a good one. It's Dave Ellefson.
Yeah, bass player from Megadeth, and as we found out, many other things.
It was a great conversation.
Yeah, Dave is not. He's not a lazy guy. Let's put it that way.
Not at all. And he just wanted to talk and really hardly about himself.
Right.
I
was so surprised, and we're kind of giving it away, but I'll give a little bit away. I was surprised at how much of a Kiss fan he is.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, in those days, the metal guys did not let on that anything other than like Venom and Motorhead and Maiden and Priest or any part of the palette that was their influences. Nobody let on, and he threw out some things like, well, hold it, wait a minute, what? So he's not the only one like that.
Yeah, got it.
I mean, Dave Grohl is a great example because I'm in Nirvana, so we only listen to punk and blah blah. He knows all the Kiss and the Van Halen and the Maiden. He knows all that stuff. That's not an accident.
Yeah, and he said that a lot of the drums on that first Nirvana record were like R&B stuff.
Oh, and once he points it out, you can totally hear it.
Yeah.
But everybody does that. I mean, if you listen to, and we have to do one of these at some point, what I call the rock forensics.
Right.
Where we go and dig into like, okay, did you realize this is from this and this is from this? Because it's everywhere. And people say, oh, that's stealing. No, it's not. It's acknowledging, you're standing on the shoulders of giants. That's what you're doing.
Exactly. So it's funny you brought that up because that happened. You've been talking about this rock forensics thing for a while. And I'm not the musician. But today I heard two songs where I definitely heard other things where I had never heard it before.
Yeah.
The first was Mother Don't Want to Go to School Today from Extreme.
Right.
There's a guitar like kind of lead into the vocals that is straight off Fair Warning. Went, oh, wow, that's crazy. And the other one was this week I got the 40th edition of Journey's Frontiers record.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I've only listened to that record for 40 years and about 1 billion times. And I never put it together that on one of the solos on that record, Neil Schon steals from himself because it could be right off one of the Sean Hammer records.
Yeah.
I think he had Jonathan Cain just play the same kind of keyboard part right underneath him.
Yep. Yeah. Michael Schenker is famous for that. So is Edward.
Yeah.
They bar from themselves. But I mean, it's a good idea is a good idea. So you don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
I've always said on Chain Reaction, I don't know who's singing that low part on You Won't You. It sounds like Gene came in on the vocals on the back of it. Totally does. I know it's not him, but someone's having fun with it and is imitating Gene, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's probably that Ross Valerie from the Frumious Bandersnatch band.
Right. Exactly.
I
And I
just went
was
way
looking
over
at,
everyone's head on that is geek fucking level
yeah,
10 right
I got that one. Um,
there. There you go. Good.
but I went down the rabbit hole a little bit with the Neil Sean, and I looked at because I have the Sean Hammer records, and then I've got one of his solo records called Late Night.
Okay.
And there's a one song on there that's got scat vocals,
Okay.
right? Sheryl Crow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got her and Tommy Davidson together.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, wow, wow. That's an interesting one. I never would have guessed that one.
Yeah.
I did the friend of mine sent a kind of earworm that got in his head this week, which was Genesis Must Be Some Misunderstanding,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I said, you realize that's Sly Stone and Fly in the Family Stone. He goes, what? I said, yeah, it's Have Fun in the Summertime. It's the same riff.
Wow. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do we have to come up with some acronym for it. So we can be like NCIS or something.
Right, totally, yeah. But the thing is, we're not gonna be able to play the spot. We're gonna have to sing it because if we put the spot up down there, we'll get sued like
Right.
at the wazoo. Oh, you didn't get clearance. Yeah. We're gonna start
Wow.
lawsuits. Oh, it's gonna be all over the place.
Right. Well, I mean, I think it's all right if you were to play it.
Oh, there you go. I can.
I think that's the way you get around it is just have to play it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
All right. Cool. And if we need to do a one string Smoke on the Water, then I'll do it.
There you go. That is the acid test for anyone who knows what's the most recognizable riff ever. Just give them that.
Yep. That's it right there. I can do that one.
Which is
all
amazing.
Right. Well, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Eat turkey well.
Drive safely, get home to where you need to be, get to the places you need to be very safely, very happily.
Right. Before the tryptophan hits.
Yeah. Before the trip that hits the fan. Yes. No kidding.
Exactly. Because the tryptophan is real.
Mm-hmm. It's not that. It's going to be the sweet potatoes, or it's the stuffing, or it's the rolls, or it's the 3 ounces or three ounces, 3 bottles of wine.
Right.
Yeah. Something's gonna get you and put you to sleep. So don't get behind the wheel. Just be safe.
Exactly. I don't know about you. I'm not a huge Thanksgiving dinner guy. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I like the leg. I just rip the leg off and go from there. But that night and into the next day and hopefully next couple of days, the turkey sandwiches are what is the best for me.
Oh yeah. Yep. I get the Packers on the line tomorrow.
Yep.
That's a good part of the day. But my kids are really good cooks.
Oh, good.
So they're gonna bring a bunch of stuff over and do it. So I'm looking forward to that, and might fire up the smoker and do some tenderloins. But I love to cook, absolutely love it. Yes. So I'd be the opposite. Because those who know me, we go, yeah, I get it. He does. Yeah. I mean, I post pictures of this. I have people who follow me on Instagram because of what I cook.
Wow. All right.
I think it's really hysterical. It's like, yeah, I only made records and all this other stuff, but you know what? Look at that smoked chicken thigh. Oh, that's an achievement.
There you go. If I start it, it's going to be Pop-Tarts.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
I try right there. All right, so we'll be back with a real episode next Wednesday.
A real one.
As
opposed to us, right? Yeah.
just talking about nothing.
Right.
Until then, I'm Jack Trash.
I'm Chris McLernon.
And live your life to 10 plus 1.
And we'll see it. We'll call.